Welcome to the Blockchain Hurricane, answering your questions about blockchain and crypto in under 2 minutes. A really hard one to get into 2 minutes this time, which is what is the impact of quantum computing on blockchain and crypto? So, quantum computing uses qubits rather than bits to do processing. If you have 1 bit in a normal processor, you can get a result which is going to be either a 0 or a 1. If you have 2 bits, you can get two squared results, which is going to be a 0 and a 0, a 1 and a 1, a 1 and a 0, or a 0 and a 1. So 4 results. If you have 16 bits, you get 16 squared results, and so on. With quantum computing, we flip this round the other way, and we can get one of two results from every qubit, which would be a 1 or a 0, binary, but that is to the power of however many qubits you have. So Willow, which is the quantum processor that Google issued in early 2025, is 112 qubits, I believe. So it could process n to the power 2 to the power of 112 possible results, which is an enormous amount of results. That means that we could brute force encryption keys, passwords, and so on. And in fact, a researcher in China has brute forced 22-bit encryption. Now, we work on 256 or 512-bit encryption, very, very hard to brute force. It is going to take the development of quantum computing probably 10 to 15 years to get to the stage that it can crack the encryption that sits around blockchain and crypto. In addition, we have the new standards that have been issued for post-quantum cryptography that are improving our encryption processes as we speak. So while we may be in a position in 10 to 15 years that historical information could be decrypted, I don't think it's going to affect the integrity of blockchain.